Hi there, welcome back. So today we have another new event at hand. It is Centurions that is supposed to be taking the main stage. Now I don't know how many events that makes it that is currently ongoing in the game. I'm pretty much sure it's 4, but of course we'll have to deal with all 4 of them together. But before we do though, a quick shout out to, yes, our community is finally on Twitter X. Now this is a way of extending the community and making sure that we are there in places where I can reach out to you within like 1-2 minutes instead of this video which comes out once a day. So we have brought back Rate by Squad from a 7 years vacation in Twitter. Go ahead, click the link in the description which is there and send in your team just like Javed here, and we'll talk about your teams and I'll talk with you. But with that being said, let's move on to Sapurit as always. Yes, the major leaks for Centurions does come from him, but before we get to there, something little to get out of the way is that TOTY is the next Heroes exchange that is coming. Now you know the exchanges that have come so far. You know that the overall is going to be 94 in that range. You might go for that exchange which would cost you 8 packs tokens. Now 8 is similar to what is required for Rudy Volar, who is a 94. That is why I'm saying this would be a 94 rated center bid. So again, something to look out for. But let's move up to what is our major news for this week. That is of course Centurions. Teaser is on Tuesday, which is I guess next week's Tuesday, right? Because this came out yesterday. And the major thing here is this has the same sort of idea as, let's say, something like Hall of Legends in the last season, where you can choose one out of these 4 Centurions and you can play the entire event based on getting one of these. Now in Hall of Legends, these cards, like the cards that we got, were actually high overall cards, right? So if we get these cards as a 95 or a 96, we would have absolutely no problem grinding for them. That is the important bit. But the main thing that EA needs to do right here is to give them high overalls. And of course, you'll let me know who you are actually going for. But of course, I don't need to tell you that I'm going for that Van Nistelrooy card, because I used to watch Manchester United back then, you know, and Van Nistelrooy is just a huge part of it. But apart from it, something to know about Centurions is that this is an event, because it's a main event actually, you can convert your hero tokens and pass points to Centurions points to get a head start. So what is the hero tokens? It is the one that we have never been grinding. It is this one, this Heroes Expedition tokens. Now if you haven't played it, trust me, you are not missing out on much. The reason why I have 500 of these is just because I played, like, you know, the quests and got it from there, and that is the whole of it that I'll be taking to the event. I'll just play the event normally, but then again, there are a few days, a week left. So if you want to grind out a few Heroes tickets, you might want to do that here, because Heroes Expedition is going away this week as well. That is the part to remember. But this doesn't end here, because Sapurit won't give me content for like 5 minutes, right? We need to get content for 8 minutes. Yes, we have some updates regarding the UCL quests. Now this part matters because this gives out an entire structure on what are the upcoming chapters. You see, there's a section for semi, there's a section for final, and finally once you complete all of it, what do you get? You remember these quests that I was showing you, right? Where you get this pack which guarantees you 13 players. Yes, those are the packs that he's talking about here. These two. See? The kickoff, the quarterfinals, one where you needed to do division rivals, one where you needed to just get one player. And you see here, there is 2 places that are coming soon, which finally gets you this UCL Elite pack. And you remember we were speculating, what does this pack give us? Yes, that is what this is. So quarter is already done, 30 matches already not done because you'll have to wait till next week, and then 20 DR is already done. Remaining is semis and final, which gives you the same pack again. So 390 to 95s, 1088 to 95s, same for the final. But the last one is absolutely nuts. It gives you this elite pack which guarantees 194 to 95 and then 690 to 95s. Yes, this will all absolutely be untradeable. There is literally no doubt about it. But that means that this pack is crazy. It's about to be insane, and definitely wait till the last week to open this. I don't need to tell you, so that in 94 to 95 you can get the best possible one. Because remember, right now in the game for UCL there is not a lot of 94 95s, but the few ones that are there is just Rodrigo and Oblak, right? Every week, if this roster gets updated for semis, for finals, we will be seeing some absolutely juiced cards, and that is when we'll absolutely open that pack, get those big boys. See, the only cards that you can get right now if you open the pack was Oblak Delict, Cancelo, Rodrigo. So wait till the end. Absolutely insane, and you would have to anyway, because if you don't get the final cards and all of that, you can't actually get that pack by the end of the event, you know. So insane things all around. But finally we have a little bit of update regarding the exchanges. Yes, the same cycle continues with the 95s, 93, 94s, 96, 97s. You know this, you're used to this at this point. Nobody does the 96, 97s. People do the 93, 94s if they're good. 95 kind of mid. I don't really like this exchange. It came like, you know, this week, so I kind of ignored it altogether. Finally though, let's jump into Artemi this time, because he confirms one tiny thing about this Centurions, which is an added update. It's the fact that Centurions also has exchanges, again confirming the fact that this takes the place of heroes for us, an absolutely mid-main event, and it gives us the same set of exchanges. You see this list here, it's exactly the same as my current heroes exchange, just with a little bit of change, which is that these give us Centurions now. And finally, yes, let's not ignore this. Once you do the game update, once Thursday event drops, you just have to download the new game to get a 91 Sergio Ramos Centurion for free and 1250 gems. Now the gems doesn't matter, but yes, a 91 is always a fun addition to the team. You remember that showdown Kevin De Bruyne we got? You remember that Mo Salah card we got? It's one of those cards that will finally get added to that roster too. And yeah, I finally reached 95 overall. Who would have thought? But you see here, these 91s, we just keep adding to them, we just keep taking the W's, and EA for some reason refuses to give us anything over 91. They're like, you know what, nothing more than 91 if you are just downloading the game. But with that, we will end today's video. And yes, yet again a lot of things coming for Centurion. If there's a live stream, we will watch it together. Do not forget to go ahead and show our Maskers team some love on X. And yes, it is not just me there, of course, it is about to be you there as well. I can't wait to see your teams. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another one. Bye bye.